U.S. and Philippines deploy warship to help Taiwan from China threat. In a bold show of support, the United States and the Philippines have deployed warships to protect Taiwan against escalating threats from China. This move comes amidst rising tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. The deployment of U.S. and Philippine warships marks a significant escalation in regional security dynamics. Both nations have pledged their commitment to Taiwan's defense under the specter of Chinese military posturing. This alliance is a clear message to Beijing that any aggressive moves towards Taiwan will be met with unified resistance from regional powers. Analysts speculate that this coordinated action not only strengthens Taiwan's defense capabilities, but also reaffirms the strategic partnerships in the Asia-Pacific. The Asia-Pacific has been a focal point for geopolitical tensions. The current deployment echoes Cold War-era strategies of containment and deterrence. The presence of advanced naval assets demonstrates a readiness to counter any potential threats, ensuring a balance of power in the region. In recent years, the South China Sea has become a flashpoint for geopolitical tensions. At the center of this storm is China, whose growing military presence has raised alarms in Taiwan, the Philippines, and the United States. China's latest show of strength involves its aircraft carrier, the Shandong. This impressive vessel symbolizes China's ambitions to project power far beyond its shores. But what does this mean for Taiwan and its allies? To understand the gravity of the situation, we must look back at the history between China and Taiwan. Since the Chinese Civil War ended in 1949, Taiwan is operated as a separate government. However, China views Taiwan as a breakaway province and has vowed to reunify it with the mainland by force if necessary. Taiwan, aware of the looming threat, has bolstered its defenses. The island nation has invested heavily in modernizing its military, acquiring advanced weaponry, and training its forces to repel any potential invasion. Enter the United States. Bound by the Taiwan Relations Act, the U.S. is pledged to support Taiwan's self-defense. American military presence in the Pacific, including bases in Japan, Guam, and the Philippines, serves as a strategic deterrent against Chinese aggression. The Philippines, a key U.S. ally in the region, has also stepped up its cooperation. Joint military exercises with the U.S. showcase a united front against any potential threats. These exercises not only strengthen military ties, but also send a clear message to Beijing. Diplomacy plays a crucial role in this complex scenario. The U.S., Taiwan, and the Philippines have engaged in numerous diplomatic efforts to ensure peace and stability in the region. However, China's assertive actions continue to strain these efforts. China's deployment of the Shandong in the South China Sea is a strategic move. It's not just about showcasing military might, it's also about testing the resolve of the US and its allies. The Shandong's presence in the South China Sea has indeed tested the waters, figuratively and literally. China conducts regular drills, often in close proximity to Taiwan's waters, raising the stakes each time. These naval exercises serve multiple purposes. They demonstrate China's growing naval capabilities, intimidate Taiwan, and signal to the world that China is ready to defend its territorial claims. Taiwan's leadership remains resolute. President Tsai Ing-wen has repeatedly stated that Taiwan will not be coerced by China's military posturing. She has called for international support to uphold peace and democracy in the region. The US and the Philippines have answered this call. Joint patrols in the South China Sea are a testament to their commitment. These operations aim to ensure freedom of navigation and challenge any attempts to destabilize the region. The presence of international naval fleets in the South China Sea underscores the global significance of this maritime region. The waterways are vital for international trade, and any conflict here would have far-reaching consequences. Taiwan's defense strategy also includes advanced missile systems and air defense drills. These measures are designed to counter potential air and missile attacks from China. The island's military readiness is crucial for its survival in any conflict. The situation in the South China Sea is a delicate balance. Any miscalculation could lead to a major conflict. That's why the presence of US and allied forces is so important. It acts as a deterrent and a stabilizing factor. Despite the heightened tensions, there are efforts to de-escalate the situation. Diplomatic channels remain open and backdoor negotiations are constantly in play. The goal is to avoid a full-scale conflict while maintaining a strong defensive posture. The international community also plays a role. Countries around the world have voiced their concerns over China's aggressive maneuvers. Multilateral talks and regional forums are platforms where these issues are addressed. Global pressure is essential. China must understand that its actions have consequences. The combined voice of the international community can influence Beijing's decision-making. In this high-stakes game of geopolitics, every move is calculated. China's deployment of the Shandong is a bold statement, but it also carries risks. The responses from Taiwan, the US, and the Philippines show a united front determined to uphold international law and regional stability. This maneuver comes during a time of heightened tensions between Beijing and Manila over territorial disputes in the South China Sea. Taiwan, which China claims as its own territory, closely monitors all Chinese military activities around the island. Starting around dawn on Wednesday, Taiwan's defense ministry detected 36 Chinese military aircraft, including J-16 fighters and nuclear-capable H-6 bombers. These aircraft were flying south and southeast of Taiwan, heading to the Western Pacific to conduct drills with the Shandong. Speaking to reporters at Parliament, Taiwan's Defense Minister Wellington Koo reassured that they had a full grasp of the Shandong's movements. He noted that the carrier did not pass through the Bashi Channel, a common route for Chinese warships and planes headed into the Pacific. Taiwan President Lai Ching-te met with the new de facto U.S. ambassador to Taipei, Raymond Green, on Wednesday. President Lai emphasized Taiwan's commitment to maintaining the status quo in the Taiwan Strait despite China's challenges. Ambassador Green reaffirmed the U.S. commitment to supporting Taiwan's defense capabilities. The United States remains Taiwan's most important arms supplier, despite the absence of formal diplomatic ties. Taiwan is set to begin its annual Hongkwang War Games on July 22nd, and China has increased its activities in anticipation of these exercises.